Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Better Late Than Never edition of the Charity First Handicapping Challenge. This is the semifinals. One of these two contestants will move on to the finals tomorrow, looking for $1,000, and we're going to have a quick show here, Chappie.
Yeah, it's good to be here, George. You know, and we always call the Charity First Handicapping Show the show that starts at 10:30, but actually starts at 10:42.
All right, we got two.
Once again, I am so sorry.
He was, Iggy was reveling in his victory from last week where he hit every one of his bets. He crushed it. And so he wanted to just elongate that feeling of love and greatness as long as he possibly could. But it was a great job by you last week. Iggy, you crushed it. You raised $500 for Karma. How are you feeling?
Oh, that is awesome, man. I can't, think of a better charity out there for these retired racehorses. So, last week it was good. We got lucky, and a couple of the horses ran good. I wish I could say it was, it looked as easy today. I had a tougher time getting through it, but man, we're going to take our best shot and especially to make some more funds for Karma. Today's the right day.
Nicole, boy, great to have you on the show. You made it to the semifinals. You working like 87 jobs at the same time. You're chart calling, you're doing this, you're putting out a podcast, you're here on the show. Goodness gracious, how do you find the time?
I don't sleep enough. And I drink a lot of coffee.
Well, George, it's exciting. And like you said, this is semifinal. So the winner here is back tomorrow against Seminar Skip to take down the crown. So big day today, buddy.
Big day.
Winner wheels back on short rest.
Yeah, right. He wheels him right back.
Yeah. I looked it up. Iggy's over 24, coming back 1 to 7 days. So
Big bounce off the big effort, huh?
Big bounce. Hey, big weekend, all weekend here at Santa Anita. We've got 11 races today, 11 tomorrow, and 11 Sunday. It's just a great day. We can now accept walk-ups, so you can walk up and come right in. Masks are now, if you're not wearing a mask, you're saying you got both of your shots. So, you're allowed to come in without a mask. Weekend, we got tomorrow, you can't be no geek. You got to be handy with the steel. But we're going to have Regulate, Warren G here tomorrow in the infield. So that's exciting to have Warren G singing Regulate, such a popular song. And then Sunday, Chappie, we got the mandatory payout. Yeah,
mandatory payout. So closing day, first post every day, by the way, is still 1 o'clock. And then Sunday, everything's got to pay out. Mandatory pick six, everything. So it's going to be exciting. Like you said, 11 races every day. So we got plenty of races to choose from. We're fired up.
My dad took me to the racetrack for the first time. Father's Day, of course, is Sunday. Recollections, any of you two with your dad at the track? Iggy?
Oh, God. Everything early was with my father. All of my first experiences. He actually had a body shop. He fixed cars right next to Arcadia. So as a kid, we would go to the track, and he had this clientele of Sandy Hawley, Eddie Delahousse, Daryl McCard, that would go there to get their cars fixed. So when when they would be coming in, so he would let me take off of school. They'd go and pick me up, and I'd go to the shop so I could meet the jocks that were there for the day. So all of my early stuff is with Dad. Yeah,
I love it.
Nicole?
Oh, it's funny. I mean, I grew up in North Carolina where we didn't have a horse track, but my parents, they both had a little bit of an affinity for horse racing because they're both from the Chicago suburbs. My mother grew up in Arlington Heights. My mother had a stack of $2 bills that she still had from betting the ponies. And then my father went to Arlington enough that even when we were in North Carolina, far away from a racetrack, whenever the Triple Crown races were on TV, my dad remembered Pat Day, and he was pulling for whoever Pat Day was riding in the Triple Crown races that year.
Yeah, that's
Georgie, I had one that I can remember when I was young. So, my dad got this tip on a horse. So we drove up, we went to Arlington Park, and I was collecting money from all the kids at school. I was young. tell them this horse is going to win. I think the name of the horse is Oreo Miss. Ran and happened to run in the first race in Arlington. So we're all excited. I mean, I'm in South Bend, so this is a couple hours away. Drive there, get there, bet every nickel, every kid that doesn't know anything about racing. Oreo Miss runs like fifth. We turned around, left after the first race, and drove back home, and I lost everybody's money.
It was supposed to have a silver lining to it. The horse won, and we all went out with our dads and flew kites the rest of the day.
Yeah, we lost every time.
Yeah. He's been chasing
story.
Chappie's been chasing those 3 nickels for the rest of his life. Can't get those 3 nickels back.
That's right.
Most expensive 15 cents of your life.
Yeah, in 15 minutes. We drove 4 hours. We were there for 4 minutes, and we drove home.
All right. Let's get into the contest because we started a little late, so we may not have time for all these great stories. Nicole, $100 to win. Where are you going?
All right, for $100 to win, I am going to take my shot in race 5, and it is definitely a shot. It's a 25 down to 22.5 claimer, going 6.5 on the turf, and I'm going with number 7, Madame Barbarian. She hasn't run on turf in a while, but has solid enough grass form earlier in her career. I like that she's got some recent form going 7 on dirt, so this extended sprint trip, certainly her kind of configuration. And Umberto Rispoli's in the irons, always a good thing. Obviously, there's some class to prove since she's been running against 12.5s, but she can win fresh. I like the rider assignment. I like the return to turf, and gonna try and win some money for karma with a shot. Madame Barbarian in the 5th.
Nice 8-1 shot there, Chappie.
Very nice. 8-1 to start it off. Igster, where are you going with the $100 to win and why, buddy?
$100 win bet goes in race 4, just because I thought that the favorite was vulnerable in there. I thought Dr. Scheibel, coming off the layoff, being drawn inside, it's first time Lasix, which has always been kind of a knock to me when they come off of wins, but it's a new outfit and off of a layoff, so not too big of a knock. I just thought I could get a little bit of value. Now, Canadian Pride is so legit. The last 3 races, just super, big efforts, excuses, got tackled by a horse late last time. Shooter's Shoot really rattled home. And this horse should have won. So I'm going to take a shot that I'm hoping to get something like 5-2 in there. I think the Baffert outside will take some action. And the Fight On, I thought, was interesting off the claim for Sadler. But I think Canadian Pride's the best one. I'm going to take a $100 win bet on number 4 in the 4th.
I like it. Canadian Pride, 2 wins and 5 starts at Santa Anita. Like you said, I think he'll probably go off. Maybe 3rd choice. So we're going to get a little value there. Back to you, Georgie.
All right, Nicole, exact the time. You got $100. What's going on?
Well, we're actually going to stay in the same race 4, and I think Iggy's got a point. I love betting against horses like Dr. Scheibel. I mean, he's classy. He's a Grade 1 winner, but he's been laid off. He's 3 facing older for the first time, and I really do like betting against those juveniles who are now making their first start at 3 against older horses. Canadian Pride is legit, has speed in the short field, and I also think Speed Pass, drawn on the outside of the short field, can be in range from the outside, was tactical in those wins at Los Al earlier in his career, so I'm going with the exact box of the number 4, Canadian Pride, and the number 5, Speed Pass.
So we got a Grade 1 winner, and both of our handicappers just chucked them right out. It's like Grade 1. Yeah, doesn't impress. Not impressed at all by the Grade 1 winner. All right, Chappie.
I like it. Drew the rail and versus older. Chuck them out. Iggy, where are you going to exacta?
The exacta, we're going to go way to the last race. Oh, man, this is going to be tough. That's a race that could be for anybody. And I really sunk my teeth into a couple of horses in here. And I figured the end of the day, that's why I will stand up once I get to this race to tell you why I have this is a vintage Kent DeSormo Laurel t-shirt. Mr. Superman's going to come and save the day in the last race. In my exacta, I'm going with the 3-horse that Kent DeSormo rides. This is a new barn. Norma Jean B coming in from Churchill. Prior to that, had run on the grass at Houston. two real big efforts. I think this is Vladimir Serene, the trainer. This is right up his alley to move a horse like this up. So I really like Norma Jean B in that race. I'm boxing him up with Rhythm and Grace. The John Sheriff's filly on the outside should not have been beat last time. Wanted every part of a 1 1/8, which he gets to do again today. Really surging at the wire, galloped out well. I think these horses are going to be 1-2 around there. I think there's value. It's a 10-horse field on the grass. The last people are going to be looking to get out. I'm hoping to get some value in there. $50 exacta box, 9-3.
I like it, Georgie. You know, like he said, that's a contentious race. So if you would happen to hit that exacta, you're going to get rewarded handsomely for sure.
And that race also, I think, is the debut of Jersey Joe here in SoCal. That's his first race. He's going to be here, I think, for the whole summer. So keep an eye on the Jersey Joe mount, because he's probably going to want to start with a bang. So I wouldn't be surprised if Brooklyn's Best runs well. And it's good to have Jersey Joe out here, one of the best jockeys in the country. Nicole, you got a daily double. Where are you going with it?
Yeah, my daily double is the Get Out Daily Double. I'm starting in race 10. It's a mile, short field, just a field of 5, and they're races where I like speed, and I think Axeman is the speed of the speed. Think he's fast enough to just make the front, lead him around, and anchor my daily double. And then I'm going too deep in race 11. Iggy already talked about one of the horses that I'm covering, and that is number 9, Rhythm and Grace. Nosed out at this level and distance last out. Probably in range of the pace from the outside. Probably gets that outside pressing trip, but got the fitness and experience out of that last race going 1 1/8. Then I think Rhythm and Grace is going to handle the trip. The other horse I'm using is the number 1, La Joyosa, stretching out as long as she ever has, but I think should be able to handle the distance. I really like the pedigree for the stretch out. Patrick Gallagher and Umberto Rispoli are going very, very well together, and there's some upside second off the lay. So, yeah, taking my late daily double with Axeman into La Joyosa and Rhythm and Grace.
A lot of times those Euro imports do much better second time out. They get a chance to figure it out. And that one, the one horse actually, she's a winner. She won and was disqualified. Then she ran against Graded Stakes Company. So to come back to maiden special weight, I think he's certainly going to have a big chance right there. Chappie?
Yeah, by the way, real quick, you said Jersey Joe Bravo is making his debut tomorrow or today. Tomorrow, Kayla Straw, named on a horse in race 1, the 11-horse. Bango is her name-o.
Bango is her name-o.
Back. Wow. All right, now let's get back to this contest here. Iggy, where you go with your double and what?
Okay, let's go daily double. Wow, we've really been kind of in sync here together. Every horse that she's picked, I've really gone along with. Even Madame Bavarian earlier on, I like. We're going to go to the same daily double, 10th race, leading into the late 11th race. I wasn't as sold on Axeman. I think he's the best horse in there. I think Mastering Getting Gelded maybe will do the trick with a race setup. So I'm going to use 2 horses in that race, hoping to get by it. I'm telling you, that 10th race is a very, very tricky race for me to handicap. So I'm going to take 2 horses, both Baffords, 2 and 3, leading into Superman Kent DeSormo's horse, Norma Jean B in the last. That's the horse that I keyed in the exacta, and out of the 2, I think this is the horse that's going to be on the improve. She's ran fast enough buyer numbers throughout other tracks where they've really picked up pace, especially that last race. They went 49 and changed to half, really picked it up to 136 and changed to finish up. And she was closing. So I think that is the horse to beat in the last. 2 and 3 to the 3 in the last race. Kent DeSormo to get me out and to get money for karma. We'll both hit it.
Yay! Let's do it.
He's using the 2 Baffords. Interestingly enough, both of them have won half their starts at Santa Anita. Mastering 3 for 6. Axeman 6 out of 12 wins at Santa Anita. And then remember last time, Georgie, we said Iggy was living in the 1950s with had that old school vibe going on. Remember?
Yeah.
Now he's in what the 80s. He's got the DeSormo shirt on. That's 42 years old. I love it.
Yeah, I think he's got.
Look at that.
That is delightful.
Yeah.
I've had that for a lot of years, tucked away. Luckily, I was able to get small enough this week to get in it.
If he wins today, tomorrow he'll be dressed by Dean Martin or something like that.
I think he's got a DeLorean in his garage, and he travels back and forth to get the
I have the skateboard, not the.
Oh, the skateboard. Okay.
I have the skateboard.
I love it.
All right, let's go to the Wheel of Doom to see where we're going to go, who's going to pick first. What did we decide on the race? Did we decide on the race?
Race 9?
Race 9. All right, here we go. Spin that wheel. Let's see who's going to get first pick. And,
Georgie!
All right, Nicole, you get first pick in race number 9.
All right, race number 9. It's a tough race, but I'll go with the number 7, Flashiest. Flashiest already won at the optional 100 N1X level last time out, going a mile on the grass. Stretching out to the mile and an eighth here, but I think there's a good shot to handle it. I think there's going to be something to chase, and I like that Flavian Prat is riding. Always like to see him in a turf route. So, yep, race number 9, give me the number 7, Flashiest.
All right, we're going to be flashing a victory sign after we win today. Chappie?
You know, he's just he's a lunch pail type of guy. He's not flashy whatsoever, but who do we need just to win? Tiebreaker's not going to matter today, Iggy, but just in case.
I'll go with the let's go with the inside Baffert. More Baffert, please. More Bob Baffert, please.
All right.
I'll take the
Hudson
one.
Ridge it is there, Georgie.
All right, good luck. We're going to see one of you two tomorrow. Hopefully you guys will raise some money for Karma. It has been a pleasure having you guys on. Big weekend again. Don't forget, we got the mandatory payout Sunday. I'm definitely getting involved. It's just a 20-cent minimum. You know, great day to bet that. Should be a good pool. Tomorrow we got a rumble. What is it? A Michelada rumble. So there's going to be a bunch of micheladas, people drinking, listening to music.
Amazing.
It's going to be a party in the infield tomorrow, no question about it. It's going to be a lot of fun. And Father's Day, you know, I love Father's Day, and nothing reminds me of the track more than Father's Day. Nicole, thank you very much for being on the show.
Thank you so much. This was fun, and best of luck, Iggy.
Nicole, you too. Honestly, I love all of your picks. I was looking, I'm like, that's who I like. That's who I like. So I'm glad
Hopefully
that
it's a great minds think alike.
Right together. So yeah, thank you for letting me do this. I've had a blast. The family and I are going out to Santa Anita tomorrow. I don't know if we're rumbling with the micheladas or not. I think I'm going to pass on that part, but we're going to definitely be over there on the other side in the clubhouse area. Go visit all the people. It's beautiful out, and the card throughout the weekend, including today, is fantastic. So thanks for having me, guys. Sorry for being late again. Not again.
Iggy, a great ambassador for our sport. It's a pleasure to have you be associated with us here at Santa Anita and the Strana Group. Thank you very much for all the work you put in. We appreciate it. And I got to see your baby a little bit pre-show, so God bless your beautiful baby.
Run her over here. Say goodbye. Hold on.
Oh, good. He's good. Dads always love to show off. There you go. Beautiful.
There you go.
Yeah, baby.
With her bad hair.
Look at that. What's her name?
There's Father's Day for me, huh? I get to celebrate.
What's her name again? What's her name?
Penelope.
Penelope.
Beautiful. Yes, guys. She wanted to
All
say.
right, Chappie, any last words, Chappie, before we say goodbye to Penelope?
I can't wait to closing weekend, George. Plenty of races to bet on. Everybody's excited. And remember, tomorrow's finals, 10:30. So that means about 10:44 sharp.
Yeah. All right, you guys have a great day. Bye, Penelope. Penelope.
Clapping.